Right, the Premier League season is only a couple hours away. I think less than 8 hours away. So, this is my prediction for the 25-26 season. There's this place that's given 1 million. I would love to sign up and shit, but I don't live in the UK, so it is what it is. If anyone wants to pay me 1 million for getting all 20 right, just give me a message, cause I'll accept with open arms. But anyway, let's start off with the relegation spots. Burnley, Leeds, and Wolves. I did think to put Sunderland in thing because top three, the three teams going up go straight back down. It's happened twice now. I think so. It's happened 2 seasons in a row, probably more. Um, Burnley and I don't. I just don't think there's any hope. Leeds, I like Leeds, but you got Willie Nonto. I think I think Meslier is going. I don't know. But Leeds did they were Centurions last season, and I think Burnley were as well. But you got to think of the competition. I think the Prem is just miles ahead. It's like going from primary school to secondary school. In primary school, you sit on the fucking floor, and the teacher reads you Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and now in high school, you got periods, and you got to go from science to maths, and you got to move classes. Like what the fuck? It's a big jump. It is a big jump. And I think the same thing Leeds and Burnley will be a victim of it. But the reason I put Sunderland in 17th and not Wolves, and I put Wolves to go down is because Sunderland have had a very good transfer season. They've been doing like AAA rated business. Like it's ridiculous. Like this kind of business could, I don't know, could reverse the 2008 financial crisis. It's very good business. And in comparison to Wolves, who've got Eight Nuri out, Cunha out, they're not the same Wolves. Their old manager's gone. They were just shambles last season. I think they're going down, which is a shame to see because they were all right. I think. Actually, no, they never were. But last season was tremendously bad. Which is why I put Sunderland in 17. I want to see Sunderland do well. It's, I do. I want to see a different team go down. Not just the same three that go that same three that go out go straight back down. I don't want to see no more. Brentford and Bournemouth. Look, I was stuck between the two. Brentford had couple good of their players out. Norgard and Buemo. I think Wissa's linked. Thomas Frank is going. Their keeper. I think who have they signed? Oh no, they've signed Kelleher. To be fair, Kelleher's a very good player. Very good player. I was hoping we signed him. I was hoping I like I pray that he re-sign it because it was for 5 million. Kelleher can start. I think Kelleher can 100% start for any team. Any team. He's the second best. Okay, wait. Look, the only reason he didn't get is because obviously Allison was there. But I think if Kelleher's in any of these teams, maybe other than Edison and Raya, I think fourth to 20th. And probably in teams outside of the Prem, Kelleher starts. Kelleher is unreal. He's so underrated. And I prayed that we signed him, but Brentford managed to get him and only 5 mil as well. I think they see something that no other clubs saw. Or or the other clubs see a mistake in Kelleher. I don't know. I think Kelleher's unreal. And he should have been signed by a top six player. Top top six club. But other than that, Brentford, yeah, like I said, the captain's gone and Buemo. Wissa's got links. Thomas Frank is going. Thomas Frank's been there for a while. He just said fuck you and just went to Tottenham. Honestly, I would do the same. Uh, Bournemouth. Bournemouth had a good season last season, obviously, but now Zabani's going. Uh, Kepa went. Dean Hodgson went. Kirk has went. They've got Evan Nielsen, Semenyo, Clivert. But other than that, I don't think they'll be the same Bournemouth that they were last season. Very good Bournemouth last season, but I think it was just a run of luck, and they will be falling down, unfortunately, because I did like them. Other than Semenyo, Semenyo is very rude. I don't like it. West Ham, Fulham. Honestly, you guys swap these two. I feel like these two live in mid-table. Like, just they're always in mid-table. But I put Fulham above West Ham just because Fulham, they're one of those clubs that just, I don't know, they show up on their day. You know what I mean? But West Ham, they were so shit last season. They were Graham Potter as still as a manager, I believe. Sorry if I'm wrong. I think he is still. As a Chelsea fan, I know what kind of bullshit Graham Potter does. They've got Somerville, I think he's still injured. Bowen, I guess Bowen's alright. Bowen and Wan-Bissaka are probably their best players. Ariel is shit. Fulkrug, I think is still out. Somerville's still out. Um, Suchek's getting a bit old. Paqueta's Paqueta's gambling. Who else? Kudus is gone. Kudus is gone to Tottenham. Yeah, nah. I don't think it's looking good for West Ham. And coming off the shit season they had, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. Everton, Palace, Brighton. Now I think Brighton are a bit clear of Palace and Everton, but Everton could be a dark horse. David Moyes did an unbelievable job turning around Everton, following Sean Dyche leaving the club. On top of that, they've got Jack Grealish and Jai. I think I'm probably missing. Oh, Dewsbury Hall. I think I'm missing out on some more players, but I think they have potential, especially with Jack Grealish. I feel like Jack Grealish could do pretty well. Could do pretty well. He could do well for for the Toffees. So I put Everton in 12th. However, the only reason I put Palace above is just Palace are just that team. I feel like Everton, Everton, we haven't seen Everton do even as good as 12th recent seasons. Just because of the form that they were in towards the end of last season. Uh, their Merseyside game last season was actually so good. What a game. Um, but other than that, in comparison to Palace, Palace have just won the FA Cup, the Super Cup. They will be competing in Europe, not the Europa League, Conference League. That's because of Mr. Tyrant Marinakis. We'll get to him in a second. Mr. Marinakis a tyrant. Because of him, they'll be playing in conference. And I think that might be a bit better because I will fully be a Palace fan for their journey in the Conference League. I do hope they win the Conference League. And I think they should put all their eggs in one basket, to be honest. I think just get that fucking trophy. Fuck the Prem, fuck FA Cup, uh, fuck the Carabao. Just get that Conference League trophy because I believe they can. I believe they can. And for that reason, I put them above Everton. Just because of they're off the back of an FA and Super Cup win. Brighton, we talked about Brighton are class. They always somehow manage to do the most by signing kids that live in mud huts, and I don't know how the fuck the scouts know about them. Scouts must be like village residents because there's no way. No, you know how it is. Scouts are village residents, and those players they scout in are like their neighbors or some shit, or like the water boy. I don't know, but they've managed to find wonder kids in some random places, and they always just it's just good business. Wonder kids. They do need to replace João Pedro, but I think Danny Welbeck will just score. He just always finds a way to score. I like Brighton. I want to see a bit more of Mitoma though. I think Matoma, we were all talking about it when we found out he did a degree in football. Like, what the fuck? But I want to see a bit more of Matoma. I think if Matoma balls out, because he didn't do as good as he did the previous season, last season. But if Matoma does well, I think Brighton could finish a lot higher than 10th, which I would like to see. Forest, Mr. Tyrant Marinakis. Forest are in the Europa League. Yep, that's right. They are in the Europa League instead of Palace. That's because of Mr. Marinakis. Mr. Marinakis has also managed to keep Morgan Gibbs White and not moving to Tottenham. However, they Forest are off the back of not a very good season towards the end, like the last 10 games. They sort of just fucked it. I don't know what happened, but I like Forest. I wanted them to make Europe. No, I mean like Champions League, but it was at the expense of Chelsea, which for nah, guys. But I do wish they just made uh, top five at least. It is what it is. I like Forest though. Tottenham. Now, this is a rogue shout because I don't think they'll finish this high. But they do have a decent new signing. Obviously, Madison unfortunately is out again, but Kudus is in, and they've got a new manager. They are off a Europa League, but they could be a bit of a drought because of the Champions League. Other than that, Sun is gone, but Sun wasn't the same Sun. So I think I think they could finish eighth, realistically. I don't think they'll be as shit as they were last season. Like, let's be honest, that was just a ridiculous Tottenham. Newcastle, yeah, I think I'm being generous to Newcastle, you know. Seriously, I think they like they haven't managed to get anyone they wanted. They got Alanga. I think Isak will be going. I think they got Jacob Murphy from Villa. Uh, Livermento's there. I think I think I saw one of their midfielders going. I don't know. Callum Wilson. I think Wilson might be going. They didn't get Shesko. Yeah, I think Newcastle had a shit transfer season, transfer window. And honestly, I think seventh might be too high, but they do have money. They do have a lot of money, so you can't rule them out. Now, Man United. Man United, as much as I hate them, they have had a decent window with Mbeumo, Sesko, Cunha. I think Hoyland won't play, and just like that, they'll be at least top 10. Uh, they do need to fix their goalkeeper. I think Ahmad will be back. Bruno. Garnacho's gone, so that's another plus five. I think they won't be as bad. I think they might compete pretty fiercely, to be honest. Don't rule them out. I think Amorim's sacrificed a few inches of his hairline for Man United to finish top six. So I reckon they will. Villa as well. Obviously, Asensio and Rashford are gone. So you tell me. But I think Villa will be decent. Now this top four. Oh fuck. What the fuck have I done? Oh, wait, let me just quickly make it again. Just make it again. Alright, this top four. Forget everything else. This top four of Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea. I think, unfortunately, we are still a young club, which is why I put us fourth. But don't rule us out. I think we will compete. I think we will compete pretty fiercely. I think City are back. They got Cherky, Reinders, Rodri's back. De Bruyne's gone. But I think overall, I think Gundogan probably won't play. But they've got Rodri, Cherky, Reinders. I think there's probably some more people just can't remember from the top of my head. So these three, I think they will compete pretty fiercely. If not Liverpool, definitely it would be a battle for second between Arsenal and City. Just because Arsenal just belong in second. If you think of number two, just think of Arsenal. And Liverpool, I mean, let's be honest, they've had probably one of the best transfer windows I've ever seen. Etikiki, Florian Wirtz, biggest signing of the summer. Frimpong Kirkes. I think they're doing a bit more here and there now. Mamashvili, Allison's still good. Diaz is gone, so we got some money as back as well. Nunez is gone. trying to think. They did lose the Super Cup though, which is a bit weird, but I do think this will be the team. So that was my prediction. Unfortunately, it's fucked up, and I can't remember where I put half the things. And like this, 17th, West Ham. I think I had West Ham 14th. Uh, oh fuck. Yeah, Forest in 8th, no, 9th. Brighton, Palace, Everton, Fulham, West Ham, Newcastle, Bournemouth. Was this what I had? I think so. Fuck it, whatever. Alright.